Well, here's Deandra
I said picture.
checking the newest addition to our apiary. This box here was struggling really badly. They were down, but now they are rebounding. And Deandra, what are you notice? What is it that you are noticing with this box? Our managing director, Deandra Granville. Deandra, what have you noticed?
Well, I'm seeing evidence of a queen. A new queen has emerged, and there are various stages of larva, as well as what seems to be freshly laid eggs. So they have done extremely well. Let me just give you an example of what I'm seeing here. This was one of the frames that we added to the box.
Right.
That had ant infestation. And you can see we have seal brood, which means these guys will emerge over the next couple of days, probably some of them couple of hours. And then if you are able to see here, in these cells, you have something looking like a white protrusion. Those are actually eggs.
Right, and it's right down at the bottom of
Right
the
down at the
cells.
bottom. And if you look here, you can see larva, different stages of the larva. You have the younger set in this region and the more mature larval stages here.
So definitely signs of a queen. And remember, this box, this colony Deandra, was attacked by ants. You don't want ants anywhere near your bees.
No.
They are mortal enemies, and this colony was down to just a handful of bees, and now we are seeing the numbers increasing, signs of a queen, different, and that is through different stages of larvae, right? From freshly laid eggs to seal broods. So this colony is doing well, and our managing director has stamped our seal of approval on these girls. Our smoker went down just now, and she's puffering away. I like to think I am the puffery man. Over there is our dearly beloved brother. Adrian is staying far because he's not wearing protective clothing. You can see him right there sitting. Over here is the house that our father built, but it's somewhat in disrepair. We're going to renovate this house and turn it into a small honey factory, just so our extracting honey and other bee products.
Alright, ready again?
So we're now going to one of our
the strongest
colony according to our MD, and this colony was the first one that myself.
No, set up the stuff to make the split.
Yeah, we are going to split this colony today. This is one of the first colonies that myself and Deandra split, and they are doing the first split.
Yeah.
And they are doing extremely well. These girls are not girls you want to mess around with. They will sting you. And the queen, when we just split and we first discovered the queen, she was very big, very robust. I mean, moving very speedily, and and right now, as you can see, she's just giving them some smoke to quiet them down. And look at that swarm behind her just now. That's just indicative of what we're talking about. Look at that. They just swarmed up behind her, and these girls don't play, and we like that. And if you can see in the box, look at that. In a short while, we had to fill out this box with frame, and just look at that. Bees all over.
And lots of honey too.
And lots of honey. So today what we're going to do, our main objective is to do a split, and our MD, who is going to do that. Will show
Okay.
us what is required to do this.
First,
So
we're
I'm
just
just
going
going
to
to,
gently smoke them. Not too much. See that the top cover is off. Just enough to not to inhibit the message of attack. And just before I continue, I'm seeing something that I've always liked to see when I come into the hive. This is a drone bee. He's the male.
and these bees are harmless, right?
Yeah, harmless. They don't have a stinger, as you can see. Look at his size. He's very plump, robust, and these guys help very much. They're very critical in expansion because they mate with the queen.
And what's the difference between a drone and a regular bee?
Well, a drone doesn't really do anything other than mate.
And that's their sole purpose,
That's their
right?
sole purpose.
And if you notice, folks, he's big, much bigger than a normal size bee. And Deandra, why is it that you like to see the drone?
Because whenever time you see a lot of drones in the colony at this stage when there's a lot of food and you see the colony looking so strong, it's evidence that the queen, either you perhaps have a new queen emerging and more drones to mate with her, or again the colony perhaps has an old queen, which is not necessarily good. But I do believe that drones are very important in maintaining a set temperature because of size. Size brings heat, and whenever the colony